Oh, no. Oh, no. Wait, that's a bad idea, right? That's a bad idea. They're not gonna come to life, are they? Dude, you're not telling... Oh! So over the last couple of months, Kane Pixels has uploaded some very interesting videos onto his channel. And right now, we're gonna check out all of his recent uploads, starting with his backroom videos. And as always, be sure to check out Kane Pixels as well. Their channel is linked below. And if you do enjoy this video, please do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. So I have an entire playlist right here that I have curated for you guys. And we're gonna start off, this one is a little bit old, called Lighting and Tile Survey. Preliminary notes on lighting and tile. Do we put subtitles? Subtitles.
Today is November 14th.
It's been a while since I've actually seen Kane Pixels. Tuesday, November 14th. What are we looking at? So that's the... We remember the entrance, right? I remember that.
It is incredibly cold.
But are we talking about like tiles inside of...
A decent heating system down here, that'd be nice.
Oh, so the backrooms itself is cold. Dude, I actually want to go to the backrooms so bad. So bad, dude.
Yeah, the green one reads.
I would love to go to the backrooms so bad. Like, just one place that reminds me of the backrooms, I would love to be there. Even if I got lost, I don't even care, man. I want to go to the backrooms. It would be so cool. It just feels so nostalgic. It's been a while since I've seen backroom videos on this channel here, but I really actually enjoy them because they make me feel so nostalgic. Huh? Huh? So are you changing the tiles, or is that already a loose tile? Yeah, how does it actually look inside? Is it just like a completely black void, or is... So it actually has structure. So there's actually structure between the lights. Okay, that's actually cool. That's actually so cool.
There's no insulation on top, and I'm seeing a bunch on the floor above. There's ventilation as well. You see that? You see the vents?
But do you think that's someone hiding up there? You think there's anyone hiding up there?
I'm not a vent guy, I don't know.
Not a vent guy, I don't know.
It looks, no rust, I think.
You don't think there's someone hiding up there?
It's more than one floor, and I use that term loosely. We then attempted to cut power to the nearest fluorescent light fixture, a standard troffer. However, we were unable to isolate the power source, and the conduit remained live, despite the absence of any visible external power supply. The source of electrical current remains unknown at this time.
So the power is literally
Using
unknown?
Using an insulated toolkit, we carefully isolated the light fixture from its electrical conduit, extracted the troffer from the ceiling, and transported it back inside, back to standard for analysis. And a 0.5 meter sample of conduit was also taken, with all exposed wiring safely.
This is so interesting. This is like way more technical than the normal backroom videos.
Tile extracted measures 1.27 meters by 1.14 meters, which is certainly not standard. But it's composed primarily of mineral fiber. It seems normal in composition, has a fissured texture with mild tegular edges. So just after initial analysis, the composition of the tile estimated is around 60% mineral wool, which is fibers of amorphous silicate, usually derived from I think it's basalt or slag, around 20% expanded perlite, which is primarily of silicon dioxide and aluminium oxide, and the rest is a undefined mixture of silicate material, some starch, latex polymers, and some organic fibers derived from
I like
plant
how many
materials.
details they actually give us here.
Recycled cellulose, really. But the light troffer housing is made of galvanized steel coated with a thin layer.
I can already hear the song, the dum, dum, galvanized square steel.
In proportion, most closely resembling T.
Wait, that actually means that the backrooms is made out of galvanized square. The Backrooms is made out of galvanized square steel, guys. Oh my god. Did you guys in fact know that the Backrooms is constructed out of galvanized square steel? And they also borrowed a lot of screws from their ants, so they can screw some more galvanized square steel into the place. They also got some vegan-friendly wood veneer, which is actually all the panels you see at the top of the Backrooms. And there, Little John and his entire family can live off a year without actually dying.
Galvanized steel.
Galvanized steel, and it's square!
The fluorescent bulbs are non-standard in proportion, most closely resembling T12 bulbs. So the 4 bulbs measure 1.2 meters in length.
Wait. So they're telling me like none of this is like industry standard. Like the bulbs is fluorescent, but it's no industry standard. And the tiles in the ceiling is also made out of common materials, but it's not an industry standard. It's like off in terms of like the measurement.
With a diameter of 38.1 millimeters. We're extrapolating here at 351, but that's all the end users, and the rest contain the following components. Phosphor coating, the calcium halophosphate for converting ultraviolet light to visible light. Mercury vapor in a small quantity, which facilitates the ultraviolet
so
light
interesting.
emission. Argon gas, and again, this is all standard for these fluorescent bulbs.
But it's not an industry standard,
that's
right?
an
You can't
inert
just
gas,
like plug
yes,
this
it's
into
with
your
the,
normal light.
regulating the current and really starting the bulbs. And they are connected via a G13 base, which is a standard 2-pin base with
what about the length of it?
13 millimeter spacing for electrical connection. So the wiring connected to the fixture is PVC insulated copper, which appears standard again. The prismatic diffuser over the bulbs is made of polymethyl methacrylate, which is again commonly used for its light diffusion properties. I mean, it's what we have in the building here, very standard.
But it's the
we
size
also
again.
inspected the ballast, which is of the electromagnetic type. There's some variation in how these are being manufactured now. This one contains a laminated steel core and copper windings designed to operate at 60 hertz. So the ballast emits a prominent 120 hertz hum. This seems to be the case for the majority, if not all, of the lights in the complex that we've assessed thus far, mostly just through simple curing. But this is due to magnetostriction and core vibration. But the noise may be exacerbated by loose lamination plates or degradation of the insulating potting material over time. So it's definitely an indication that this has been running for a little bit. I mean, despite its age, the ballast is functional. Its large proportions suggest it was built for a non-standard space, not something you'd find in.
But it is
majority
also
of
not a non-standard
offices
space.
or, most commercial spaces, though that's not something I'm too familiar with, truthfully. Now, we did find, so material compositions all seem expected, or we didn't know what to expect here. They seem, everything we've looked at so far, again, this is rudimentary early testing, but everything seems pretty congruent with what you might expect from one of the trapper lights you could pull out of the ceiling in this building right here. So.
And the building right
Nothing
here,
too
she means
strange,
like,
but-
you know,
but
normal office building, right?
that maybe makes things seem stranger. Because we look at these lights, and let me see. I'm taking it. So several labels were marked on various components of the troffer. So on the ballast, we found markings for marked it as a universal ballast, Type A,
Universal MFG Corp.
manufactured in 1975 with serial number A75234X. The troffer itself is stamped 3X432.
Oh, and it's worn out.
And that was manufactured in 1973 in Reading, Pennsylvania.
Interesting.
And it is
But does these
UL
companies
listed.
actually exist?
And the bulbs were manufactured by Sylvania, and they're marked F40SW, that's soft white, with no visible date information. It's left blank.
USA,
But
right?
it is noted as made in the USA.
But do we know that these companies are
So,
real?
I mean, though outdated in design, the fixture appears fully functional. The stable operation of all light fixtures in the subdivision points to a continuous, potentially autonomous power source, which still remains unidentified. We're doing what we can. The materials used are durable with minimal visible wear, suggesting they were built for long-term, possibly indefinite use. So this concludes the initial findings. Further investigation is necessary to determine the source of power sustainers.
Whoa. I really like how deep they went with the details. Because normally with backroom videos, it's like, oh, suddenly there's an opening here and they fall through the opening and then you have like more levels and more layers and more layers. But this one is like more on the technical side of it, where they're like really, they're digging me. They're diving deep into the lights and the specifications of the room instead of just, oh my god, there's a hole over here. Let's go for that hole. Now we're in a new place. Now there's a monster chasing me. One thing that I really want to know is if the companies that they mention, if they are actually real companies. Because that would make this way more interesting. If let's say that the light bulb was made by, what was it, Saline in the USA. If there is an actual company that specializes in light bulbs and they take that over to Saline and they're like, hey guys, did you make this? And they're like, we have never seen this in our entire life. That would make it so much more interesting and more like mysterious. That we know that the company exists, but they don't have any origin of making that product. They don't have specifications, they don't have QA tests, they have nothing about the product, but for some reason it exists in this other reality here. The lights and the tiles in the ceiling being, you know, made of standard material, galvanized square steel, wood veneer and everything, but the size of them being off, or the light bulbs being too short, you know, all of them having standard connections and standard mounting ports or mounting ways, but them just being slightly or like very, very off. I like that. I really, really like that. Let's go for the next one here, which was uploaded 8 days ago, and it's called Static Dead End.
No, I don't like this, and you shouldn't either.
What are you trying to get out of this, Marvin? We're on the same side, for God's sake. I don't disagree that things were handled poorly, but please, can you try to have a little perspective here?
Handled poorly. They killed him, George. He was alive and well, and you can't tell me for a second that the United States Department of Energy didn't have the resources to fix things. Are you kidding me?
Neither you nor I know exactly what happened, and frankly, it shouldn't be something that concerns us. Look, I know you appreciate how lucky we are to be a part of this project. It's not worth dying on this hill.
Yeah, but what if next time it's you?
Why is it so high quality? Oh my god.
You want to put me down like an animal over a minor fucking hiccup? Give a speech at my memorial? It's not cost-effective, George.
Yeah, but we're not going to let that happen, are we? You know how I know? You're the fourth person I've had this conversation with. Nobody wants a repeat of what just happened. Listen, I know how stressful this is, but the best thing you can do now is just take a couple weeks off, give yourself a chance to process, and, you know, that'll show them that we can handle these kinds of things.
Yeah. Sorry, I know, you're right. I think I just had to get that out of my system. I don't know what that was.
No, please, I get it. I think it's the right call. You gotta keep pushing forward, okay?
But who died? We gotta keep pushing forward. Oh, so they're fixing the floor? Oh, yeah. So, a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, I remember that someone fell through the hole and then they went into like the red part of the back rooms, like outside, red lighting, different houses, and then they went inside into the basement, and that is where the monster got them. So that's probably most likely the person they're talking about who died, and now they are fixing up the floor here so no one falls through this one again. What are you doing?
George?
Oh, hey.
Hey.
Oh, this
Did
is
you have to look around back here yet?
this is George.
No, not yet, but I'm seeing it now.
We're George.
Okay, cool.
We're
Wait
George.
here for a second. I want to show you what we found down the hall in just a moment.
Did I see something?
Okay, cool. Wait here for a second. I want to show you what we found down the hall in just a moment.
Sure.
So we're seeing this from George's perspective. But how did he die?
Oh, weird. This is even...
Yeah, it's stretched.
Ugh. This is even stranger than I thought.
Yeah, it's stretched. Wait, what the hell?
Huh.
So it's like they stretched out this part here to make access for more, right? There's a hole up there. Maybe that's a bad idea. George, I don't think that's a good idea. Wait, if you go... If George... Oh, wait, is he...
Well, Mark didn't say anything about it flowing in a specific direction, but he did say that it was, remember, pretty...
This straight up reminds me of Interstellar, like they're literally traversing space and time right now. So if the Backrooms decides to screw them over, they're literally gonna be spit out in like another part of the Backrooms, which is not accessible to anyone.
Horizontal in nature, it was stretching off
This
around
is
the corner. So the pattern seems to align pretty closely to what he illustrated.
Yeah, so wait, this is the room you guys already cleared?
Yeah, so we went around and checked it out earlier. It's a dead end. There's some dips in the floor that are...
I think we have seen this before. They're talking about they have been here before, right?
corner.
So
the pattern seems to align pretty
Pattern seems to align pretty closely to what he illustrated.
Yeah, so wait, this is the room you guys already cleared?
Yeah, so we went around and checked it out earlier. It's
The one video with like the stalker in the back rooms.
I recommend you avoid. We haven't checked those yet, but all signs point to it being safe. So enter at your own peril.
Oh.
I think you'll be fine.
Oh,
Okay.
I wouldn't touch any of that. Yeah, I would not.
Oh.
No, I would not touch any of that, dude. Like, if you touch it, you no-clip, and then you fall even further down.
Oh, okay, you weren't kidding. This is interesting.
He's alone. He's alone. The door, the hall... It's gone. The door's gone. The hallway's gone. He's like I mentioned, he's spit out in another location. He turns around, there's nothing on the wall. Turn around. Ah! And you don't even show me? I was right, because she stopped talking. She stopped talking, right? Like I said, just like Interstellar, they're basically traversing space and time by going through this place here where the wallpaper is stretched. So when he exits this place here, the wallpaper is totally fine. She stops
I
talking.
think you'll be fine.
Okay.
He's still here?
Oh.
And now he's passed. Now he's passed. The wallpaper is perfect. He has traversed space and time, and he's now alone. We don't see what's behind him, but I'm pretty sure that's it. That was basically all the Backrooms videos that we have. And now we're gonna go over to something that's a little bit different. We have like a couple of teasers, but Kane basically made a Petscop type video series where he goes through like an old video game. There are 2 parts, but before we go to that, we have one video called Saywell. And I feel like this is kind of leading up to what we're gonna watch right now. This is very different from the other ones. I don't know what all this means. That's a Furby, isn't it? It's a toy, right? Interesting. I think we go to the comments because I'm pretty sure that's straight up Morse code. It is Morse code! This is Morse code sped up. I used an online decoder, and now my body has become one with a faraway land. I am the meadow and the sky all around. You work on the land, and so you work for the land, and in return the land accepts you. You may think your work here is finite and conclusive when the time comes to depart, but the land will always remember that you gave to it, and in time you will work. Your work will live on through the land. Could this maybe be a reference to the video game? Because the next one is People Still Live Here V3, V8.3, which is like the Petscop type video that I talked about. So maybe this is talking about you give to the land and then you... Marathon 8 Software Incorporated. This interactive video game is a comprehensive reconstruction of the events experienced and documented by Clifton J. I think I may be a little bit smart. If you guys think I'm smart, subscribe right now. If you guys think I'm a little bit clever, subscribe right now and like the video. So it's supposed to be like a memoir or like a biography, like a in memory, yeah. So it's gonna be like... People still live here. Why are we all the way on V8? Like V8.3.8. What about custom file? Custom file? What could custom file even be? You lie awake, unable to take your mind off what you discovered out in the swamp. Tomorrow you will return to that place. Do you remember the overgrown man from when you were a child? He said you must go to the meadow alone. So that's our current quest, go to the meadow? You always wondered what he meant by that. Do you think this is like an actual video game? Do you think Kane actually made an actual video game for this? That would actually be insane. At one point I actually thought about making a video game for like the Discord server that like went through the different rules so it makes sure that you guys actually understand the rules and follow them. But I never went through with it because it was like pretty expensive. There's a spiral. Maybe Alan Wake reference? A spiral right there. I'm pretty sure they made a video game just for this. Dreamcast? Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily Dreamcast, it's just a spiral. Can you shift? Do you have a key for it? No, you don't have a key. You don't need it. Day number 1. God, this reminds me of these old, like, PlayStation 1 games that were so empty because they didn't have the horsepower to actually, like, make a good world. Find all 3 items and leave before sunset. A wampum, a watch, and a compressor. What is a wampun? A wampun? Check the Windmill is literally straight out of, what is it called again? Petscop. I remember the Petscop Windmill. There's a house, okay, there's a house all the way down to the left. To the right now. You wanna check the house first? Okay, invisible wall? Oh, I remember those tubes. They would usually be at playgrounds where you could, like, hear people speak inside of them, right? Yeah, so if people tried to communicate with you could, like, hear it. There is a house all the way down there, but it seems like there is an invisible wall, so he actually can't make his way past it. But you still haven't checked the Windmill. And there is something to the right of that tree all the way at the bottom. Yeah, like all the way down there. That's the compressor? No, that's the watch. Which means that the compressor or the wampum is inside of the windmill. And then the last thing must be down at the house. I don't know if you can actually make your way down there, or if there is an invisible wall. Because it seems like as soon as he gets to the edge here, he like stops moving, yeah. No, okay, so he... Okay! Okay, that's good. I do also see... Nah, I thought I saw something on that hill on the right. But we gotta make sure that we're done before nightfall. And that you don't, like, go to different places you shouldn't go to. Open the door, maybe? Yeah, open the door. There is something down there, right? If I go back here... In the middle of the screen right now, there's like something gray. There's something gray right at the center. And then also on the hill, there is like two things here that we don't know right now. Literally something right here, and there's something right here if you check, right? Right here and right here. It could just be a rock, but it could also be a collectible or something else. Maybe behind the painting? There is something on the ceiling. It's a puzzle, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. Inspect. So, that must be the house. And you gotta go from a yellow ring in the middle to a blue ring. And then you just follow that direction. Which way is that facing? Is that the house or is that like... That does not make any sense right now. Because we don't know which way the house is facing unless we see those rings. Maybe it's gonna make sense later. Because we have to see the rings in order to make sure we go the right way. Or maybe they spawn now when we exit? What if it's the rings? The blue, not the blue, like the things we see down there. What if that's, what if that's rings? What is this? It's a fountain. Oh, the wampum, right there. And then can you go up on the hill that's like right in front of you as well? Like, yeah, go up on that hill. Yeah, you got it. Come on, up on that hill. Because there was something up there as well. Alright. That makes sense. So remember the card, right? The other way around. Like this one here. And then you go cross that way up. Oh. We didn't see that before, did we? This is just me like normally playing video games and exploring different places. But isn't it gonna be nighttime soon? Like they said, explore and find the things before... That's a train signal. That's a... Okay. Could that be the mall with the giant? How do you enter? There must be a way in. Try left. How do you enter that mall, yeah? There's a... Whoa. Okay, that's interesting. Hang tight. That's literally your only way, right? Oh, that's your way in. That's literally your way into the mall. So the compressor must be in there. This is kind of nice. I don't mind this. It could be worse. Like, it could be completely shut down and dark and scary and everything, but I actually really like the lights. And you're just walking, through the table. Did we crash? No, what? Wait, we're not allowed to go in there? What about the compressor? Still have to find that. Wait, wait, there's an, hold on, there's an item to your right. Yeah, flip it. Compressor, flip it. Oh, you're gonna end up locking yourself in there. Compressor?
Oh, thank goodness. Finally, someone has opened the door. I've been stuck in this room forever. The shepherd's not mad, is he? I was just trying to look at the computers to see where my favorite people were moved to. It's been a long time since I've read computer works, though, so I can't figure out how to get their location out of the machine. I think it's time for me to go home. Thank you for opening this door.
You're not gonna lock me inside of it, are you? Wasn't the name of the game People Used to Live Here? So, oh, I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling that we're gonna get locked inside here, right? We're gonna grab that compressor? Why is that server small? Return home. And then we hear the gate slowly lowering. Did you see? He's been living off of beans? Right there near the vent. You have, like, containers, beans, you know, old food just laying there near the vent. Do you think we're gonna get locked in here? I have a fear that we're gonna get locked in here. Oh, no. Okay, we're okay. But I wonder if it's... Are you gonna lock it? Would you technically soft lock yourself if you go in there? Is it nighttime? Please don't tell me it's nighttime.
Hey you! Over here! Hey you! Over here! Hey! You're not gonna tell anyone I was here, are you? I mean, you're technically allowed to. But I would really appreciate it if you didn't. I don't want people to think I'm spying on their thoughts. I wouldn't do that.
Thoughts?
It is important to respect.
Did the traffic lights just kidnap him?
It is important to respect.
Alright, so we know now traffic lights. Train signal. Train signal bad. Train signal bad, so we should definitely get home before nightfall. Train signal very, very bad. Oh, wait. You see the top right? The moon. Oh! 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 Come on, run! Come on, run! Get in! Oh my god! Oh, you made it! He made it just in time for the traffic lights to actually get him. Oh my god. We have 2 more videos before we go over to part 2. They may actually shine some more light on what we're just experienced, right? This one is just called Graveyard, which looks like it's taken from part of the game. Like literally taken from inside the area that we are inside the game. With the hills. We haven't seen windmills yet. Train! There's a train signal. There's a train signal right there. Oh no. Wait, that's a bad idea, right? That's a bad idea. They're not gonna come to life, are they? Dude, you're not telling— Oh! I think bro might actually be cooked. I think he may actually be dying. What about sunshine? Is this just LeBron James? And it's still outside. What do we... So we have a pole, we have like an entrance of sorts, and there's some sculptures up there. Did you hear that? So there is a train. Ladies and gentlemen, the Saywell entrance, we saw him in the game, is still out there in the Northern California, is active, and we can enter it right now. If you know the place, this is all recent stuff. So you're telling me part 2 basically shows us how to enter this place here? So we just go for part 2 straight away, it's 20 minutes. Okay, so that was basically underground, the underground, right? Day 2. Wait, someone says that I have to go back. Wait. Go back to where the game is in the end. There's a dead body of a guy that got locked in a room. Behind the day 1 screen. Oh. Wait, you're right. So did we actually... I don't think we died. I feel like that's the body of the other guy who basically disappeared. Or died. Maybe we have to find new items this time around, or is it like the same items we gotta go through? Feather sundial and bowling bowl. Find all these items before sunset. Can we check the windmill now? Is there any like new places? Any new items? There is something new. There's something blue down there. Yeah. They're new items. They're new creations. Oh, and there's a hot air balloon. I don't think we can get to that unless there's like a rope leading directly to it. I mean, we could probably just go over to that area, but getting it... There's a city down there? Or is that just like monuments or like objects? I feel like you're not gonna have enough time to find all the objects in this one when there are like so many POIs that you have to basically explore like the entire visible map that you can see in order to like get just some of the items. Wishing well. Or visual use only. Do you think someone is hanging down there? I feel... Chat, I think something's I think someone's hanging down there. I mean, feather would make sense that it's in the hot air balloon. But how do you just get up there? Yeah, wait, there's someone down there.
Bad news, buddy. These are my last balloons. I'm gonna have to keep them to myself.
What about the hot air balloon?
Say, you wouldn't happen to know Anne the painter, would you?
And the
I'm her
painter?
biggest fan, but she won't let me have any of her paintings because she's mad about the color of my balloons. Tell you what, if you can get me one of her paintings, I'll call my fire balloon down and you can have whatever's inside. Sound like a deal?
So we gotta find Anne the painter. Where is Anne the painter? Do we know that? What's this supposed to be? Is it, what is it called? Solar panels? They could just be solar panels, but the height is... That is definitely solar panels, but the height is just all off for some reason. And that one box there looks very suspicious. I don't know if you can break it or get it down somehow. Can you jump? Yeah, it does look like you can jump. Respect. F to pay respect. Inspect. Oh, we gotta find a needle in a haystack? You don't have the time for this, dude. Remember what happened last time? You literally do not have the time to just rummage around. Just inspect the hay. Just inspect the hay. You don't have the time. Minesweeper? Minesweeper? Minesweeper. Search for the item. Oh, okay. That's good. That's good. I don't know how to actually play Minesweeper, so I don't... So you gotta restart, right? Oops, try again. Personally, I don't know how to play Minesweeper. Yes! Sundial! Sundial, amazing. So that was literally finding a needle in a haystack. Okay, let's make our way out. Make your way out. Get out of there. You got one item. You got 2 more to go. You don't have the entire day, dude. We need to find the artist and then get a painting so we can get what is in the hot air balloon. And I can't imagine that it's either... At this point here, I mean, they could use the bowling ball as a counterweight, but, you know, air balloon, feather, that kind of makes more sense. So I would say that that's what we do. But how are you gonna know exactly where the artist is? What if this is like a multiplayer game? If there's like more people playing different areas, right? Because we saw the train light earlier running for something else. Anne Hessen Garden Spire 2 kilo... So you gotta walk 2 kilometers to get to the artist? That was Anne, right? Anne was the artist. That's the little dot all the way down there. Oh my god, dude. Oh, so that's Anne's house all the way up there. Wait, yeah, there she is, there she is.
Goodness, look at you intruding upon my personal space. Can't you see I'm in the middle of an illustration? No matter. I've been struggling to complete this piece for a long while. Could it be that you're the assistant the shepherd promised me? I was beginning to think he had forgotten. Let's test your artistic eye. Where should my last portion of lime green paint go?
Use the arrow keys to place lime green paint. Where should the last one... Oh, down there, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
My goodness, that is just magnificent work. It looks just like one of the classics. As an expression of my gratitude, I'd like you to go pick out a painting of mine to keep. I store them over there inside of the blue bandstand.
Back to the blue one, and then we can get a painting. I feel like something bad is gonna happen when we get in there. Something not so good is gonna happen as soon as... And then we have to walk all the way back. What if the bowling ball is inside the green one, right? Feather. Okay. Okay. Good. Grab a... There's a guy on that painting. If you want that, it's yours. I mean, grab the left painting? I would say grab the left painting. There's a trap door underneath that. Painting obtained. Now we're just gonna make it all the way back to... Yeah, what happens if... Oh! 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 Oh, okay. I don't think we're supposed to be down here. I don't really have a good feeling about this. Why is this underneath her? You could take a trip if you want to do that. I feel like you should take a trip. Take a trip down. It's a bad idea, but I feel like you should do it. Oh, we just want to do that. Maybe we should just leave. You want to go the opposite way? You really, really don't have time to explore. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Guys, I think we're cooked. I think we're straight up cooked. I think it actually might be over for us. Because as soon as we exit here, it's gonna start following us. We don't even have the bowling ball. We don't even have the final object. We gotta go all the way down to the hot air balloon, deliver the painting, get the bowling ball, and get home, and it's already nighttime. I feel like I see a train all the way down there. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Any moment now. Is it game over? I feel like it's game over. I straight up feel like it's game over. Oh, man. The shepherd? The shepherd is coming? What do you mean by the shepherd is coming? Who's the shepherd and where is he? So that's why you should make it home. Dude, oh, you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it, dude. You need to get the bowling ball and then go all the way back home, and then the shepherd is like right behind you. What if he's home? What if the balloon guy went home? Do you hear that? That's a I'm sorry, what's that? It's the shepherd. It's the shepherd. It's the shepherd. We're not gonna make. You don't have the stamina. You can't sprint to run. You can't sprint to run. You can't make it. Oh my god, you can't make it. The shepherd, dude, the shepherd, the shepherd. Yo, why are you going home? You don't have all the items. You don't have all the items. You don't have all the items. Why are you going home? But you don't have all the items. You don't have all the items. Dude, the door's probably locked, right? Oh, so you still completed even though you didn't get all the items right? Someone is still dead behind him. Holy... When I check his videos, the most recent one was the recent backroom video that we watched, right? Under post, we're back 8 days ago. And more soon. Sunshine, day 2, and then the gameplay. I love that. I really love that. I'm really excited for whenever they drop either a new Backrooms video or whenever they drop People Still Live Here Day 3. But with that said, guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out all the links in the description below. Support Kane Pixels as well. Give them a sub, give them a like, watch their videos, and let me know when they upload some new Backroom stuff that we can watch together. Whew. Thank you guys for watching, and I will head out.